Oh, honey, I'm home. Can you hear me? And the music? That looks pretty low, actually. How about that? Hi, Antonio. Did you consciously disable embedding, or do you not have access to that setting yet? I did not disable it to my knowledge, so maybe I don't have access to that? I don't actually know. I will, pull up a tab to Google it later. Sorry about that. Enable embedding, Creator Studio, Video Manager. Have to do it by video? Sure. Let's see. At a quick glance, that's the right place. I don't see the setting. Oh, there we go. Allow embedding. Okay, well, I just checked it off. I don't know if that'll go into effect for you to use it right now. But... oh, I'm stuck again. Hey! Hey, hey! Hello! Come on. There we go. Just got a little stuck there. Hey, Epic! Okay, well, if the balance is okay and everything, I guess we might as well get into it once I take a drink of water, because I forgot as usual. So my model, oh, I gotta figure out why I keep getting, annoying orange mode. Okay, I will, next time I will check beforehand and check it off and see if that makes a difference. So today, I thought we could try something different, something I've been wanting to try for a while. I've got, like, anychart.net pulled up here, and I figured we could just go through, chat about last season's anime, and, like, what's airing right now, and see what, everybody liked and didn't like, or what stuff we might have missed, what we're excited about, that kind of thing. Basically, I'm a huge nerd, and I don't know a lot of people who, well, I'm sure I do on Twitter, but I don't often get a chance to actually talk about all the shows I'm watching, so I thought it'd be fun to see what everybody thinks. Hi Hoo-Hoo! What's up? I'm gonna try to keep this stream to like a neat hour, mostly because it's really warm in here. Fans are not helping much. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So I pulled up Spring first, because I never got a chance to stream about it when it was happening, and I always feel like I probably missed stuff. So yeah, just go through. Obviously, we've got My Hero. I've got the titles in English. I generally, you know, I'll say the Japanese title if I know it, but I tend to prefer to refer to them like, you can say whatever you want, but personally I think it's extremely silly to call it Boku no Hero Academia. Good lord. More water. First hot take is out. Let's go. If it's got an official English title, especially, just call it that. Anyway, I am still watching My Hero. It's, you know, it's fine. This is a tough one to open with. I think if you have an opinion on My Hero Academia, you already have it by now. There are shonen that I like better, but I definitely keep on watching it. So, I did not watch Tokyo Revengers. It didn't really grab me, but if anyone else watched it and liked it, let me know. Like a freelancer that's reached the absolute pits of despair. See, that speaks to me, but then in the next sentence, the girlfriend gets fridged. And I know it's about trying to save her, like going back in time, but I'm good on saving the girlfriend plots. So I think this one was maybe not for me. Watashi no Hero Academia. Oh my god. Don, I'm actually gonna absolutely do that from now on. I love that. I saw that the next episode is gonna be girl filler, and I'm like, hell yeah. That is the true Watashi no Hero Academia. My favorite episodes are the filler, because then the girls actually get to do things. Whoop. Sorry, I'm probably gonna be drinking a lot of water. I put some ice in it, and it's really hot out. Tend to use Japanese titles because they're easier for me to pronounce. Ah, tashikani. I mean, what? That makes sense. I mean, we've got the option of romaji, or we can actually just put it in Japanese. But if I put it in English, and then if you mouse over it, it shows you the, well, it shows you the official hashtag. So you can at least find out what the title is. There's a little glimpse of Rika-kun. Although I guess we could do romaji. Anyone have a preference? I don't really mind either way. I'll try to, I mean, it varies by title, and there are also definitely titles that roll off the tongue a bit better in Japanese or have like a shorter Japanese title. I think it's for that one specifically because boku no is like 2 syllables longer than mai, and it means my, and like it's right there in the logo. It's a minor pet peeve of mine, and that elf on a motorcycle. Card games on motorcycles. But I can switch it if you want. So this is Fumetsu no Anatae? It's Fumetsu, right? Yeah. To Your Eternity? I've heard really good things about this. I have not read or watched it. But it's by the author of Silent Voice, right? Which I think is really cool. I love it when, like, a successful mangaka comes out with a new series and it's just, like, a totally different genre from their previous work. I admire that. English is fine? Okay. Yeah, whatever is shorter, that's a good rule, too. But I lean towards official English because in, like, at least in native English circles, I feel like it tends to... I just feel like there's a slight, like, association with the, people who are native English speakers but insist on the Japanese title sometimes. This is a huge blanket statement that I don't believe is always the case, but sometimes it tends to be the same crowd that is, like, watching them illegally anyway. So, I feel like using the official English title in some small way can encourage people to seek out the official English sources. But, you know, then sometimes things are a huge mouthful. And then lately there's the tendency to do, like I know Higehito is on here somewhere, to do, like, the short version Japanese title as part of the English title, followed by the lengthy English translation. Which is kind of a mess, but, I mean, I guess that works. The only time that ever bothered me, oh god, I'm getting off topic already, is when Kiniro Mosaic, was brought over as Kinmoza, which is, you know, what Japanese fans call it, but I feel like the whole point is that one word is in Japanese and one word is in English. Anyway, I didn't watch To Your Eternity. In conclusion, I heard it was good. I almost want to read it, but I also don't have time to read. That's not true. I read a lot of manga, but I also have to be. I read a lot of not manga, and I gotta make time for it. This is Ishida Naide Nagatoro-san. I didn't watch it. I'm not even gonna get into it. This is another one where I feel like you immediately know what your opinion is, and I don't need to tell you. I'm fine with it. It just, I don't think it's for me. If you have official staff calling it MHA, either is fine, but to call one better than the other, yeah, because it has to be untouched, pristine Nihongo. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, like, it's not like I inherently judge someone for doing one or the other. But yeah, once it gets into that, it's like... And also, like, BNHA, same thing. It's a letter longer than MHA. Come on. I'm glad the only, discourse we're having about My Hero is, what to call it. Because that's pretty classic. Oh, there's Higehiro. See, I don't want to say that full title in English or Japanese. I don't remember what the full Japanese title is. I didn't watch a lot of spring anime, I guess. I heard this was pretty okay and did not stick the landing. Did anybody watch Higehiro? I mean, you know, anybody here. I know somebody watched it. I was a little nervous about the premise. TBHA. Too much. I got it. 73%. This site is pretty neat that it's also got... Oh, this has the, Wait. Does it? Yeah. What's this? Is this Funimation? Where the heck do you watch this? This is Funimation? Okay, I'm skipping ahead, but, 86? Didn't watch it. Wow. Aren't you glad you tuned in? Hang on, we're getting to the stuff I watched. Or at least, in a minute. Vivi, I just heard about this on Twitter, like, yesterday. How did this sneak under my radar? Is this about girls? It looks like it could potentially be my shit, and I had no idea that it was even airing. Is it on Funimation? I'm gonna click on this real quick. Android Singer, AI Teddy Bear. Are we idol adjacent? I don't know, this looks kind of cute. I kind of want to watch it. I have not watched any anime since like January. I'm here for the honey scoop on what's good. You came to the right place. You came to a place. Came to the right place for the honey scoop. And also I like that phrase. I always watch at least a good handful of seasonals, and I'm usually catching up on like 80 different things at any given time. Sorry. I feel like I watch more anime than I read manga just because reading manga is already my job. And watching anime. I think we've been over this, but I'm not gonna say anime. Let's not even get into it. It's fine if you say that, though. But I like watching stuff because I can do other things at the same time, and I'm a fidgety mess, so... I thought Phoebe looked interesting, but I don't have a paid funny sub, so I was waiting to watch it later. Gotcha. I do have funny. Ugh, they got me with Love Live, I think. Or maybe something the season before Love Live, and then every season I'm like, I'm gonna stop paying for funny, and then they snatch up like one thing that I really want to watch. Also, to write it off on my taxes, so I'm like, fuck it. I mean, I'm sorry, I said a curse word. I'm still catching up on Fruits Basket. I have never finished Fruits Basket. That's my dark confession. I am a fruit VTuber who hasn't read or watched all of Fruits Basket. Take away my melon license. Well, there's no melons in Fruits Basket that I know of. Oh, I stopped moving. See, I lost my fruit license. I'm catching up on it though. I'm having a good time. It's very dramatic. It's dated in ways, but I'm still slowly catching up. I think I'm somewhere in season 2. So don't tell me how Fruits Basket ends, I guess, even though I'm pretty sure I know. Have a senior hippie friend who does that pronunciation of... I just said pronunciation. I shouldn't have drawn attention to it. Of anime. I've never read him about it, but I kind of want to, yeah. I only ever hear people do it who I don't know well enough to be like, don't do that. Which is funny, because usually those are the people who find out what I do and they're like, oh, I just read scanlations. Like, right to my face. Please don't do that. By the way. You're behind on Fruits Basket too? I gotta be in the mood to watch it. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much same. Slapstick and Futaba aged very bad. Futubai. Is that? Yeah. I said it wrong. Oh, your cover was so cute in the, Huga and Repo did a very cute cover of the Fruits Basket opening, like the old one. So classic. Very good. Yeah, there's certain things in it. The slapstick and, like, some of the, God, it just comes so close to having, like, amazing, complex queer characters, and then it's like, ha, but that'd be gay, right? How gross, ha ha ha. And you're like, oh, Fruits Basket. Every time. Anyway. My long saga of Fruits Basket continues. I'll definitely let y'all know when I finish Fruits Basket and I've got the hot goss on that. I did not watch Isekai Mao to Shoukan Shoujo no Dore Majutsu. So long. How not to summon a demon lord. I don't hate the character designs for this, actually. They're okay. Maybe? I can't really tell from this tiny image. I feel like I've seen art around. This has a character named Rem? That's in that other isekai I don't watch. Isekai Mao. That's quite to the point. How not to summon a demon lord is kind of a fun title. I'm glad it's not, literal. I'm glad that. Vintage shoujo, yeah. I believe I learned Futuba from the finished translation of the Fruits Basket manga. No, I feel like that's definitely what the cool kids call it. I'm just a dweeb. Like, when I hear the, that opening, I kind of expect to hear the English, because I think I watched the old one with the dub. There's a truck outside of the forest. You know, it happens. Don't mind that. If you can hear that. Definitely called it Futuba exclusively back in the day. It holds up to the rule of whatever has the least amount of syllables. That's valid. I was gonna say if we finish this fast enough, I can sing the English Fruits Basket opening, but I don't know if I remember the whole thing. Okay, finally, we got something that I liked. That I watched and I liked it, and it's great. What's the whole title? スライム足して300年経ったら、レベルマックスになってしまった。Is there a Ken in there? I don't remember. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. Or as one of my friends called it on Twitter, I've been fucking around for 300 years and now I'm finding out. There's an English one? Yeah. Maybe we'll do it later. I would have to sneak off and not this window tab and make sure I remember how it goes. But yeah, the English dub for VTuber, maybe this is just nostalgia talking, but I liked it a lot. Laura Bailey was Toru, and that was the role I feel like that I really remember her for. It's cute. Yeah, they did. I should have clarified that. Yes, for the original anime, they did an English version of the opening. Like for the dub. I want to say Laura Bailey, the like English voice actress for Toru, sang it. I could be wrong about that. I guess it wouldn't be that. I might get I get copyright strike if I do that, but we could. Oh, a lot of the original dub cast came back for this one. That's really cool. It's a new cast in Japanese, right? Like, didn't she request that? Or at least, I remember reading that she requested that the style not look like her art style from the manga, because it was so old and she didn't want to look at it. Which is also, like, super relatable. Oh hey, I can embed you now. You've joined my holodeck layout now. Eh? I'm honored. Boy, it is. Hey on, let's talk about I've been killing slimes, which I don't know what. I wish there was a snappy title for this one, because I just want to call it slime, but there's already a slime isekai that I also like. But this was really sweet. It's got, you know, the occasional joke that doesn't land, like boob joke, but for the most part it's like a super like Yuri adjacent isekai about a woman who like dies of overwork and becomes a super strong witch who like is all about taking it easy and making sure people aren't like overworking themselves. And she like builds a little found family, and they're all, and we were both girls. It's really sweet. I liked it a lot. Also, the designs are so cute. Just look at the size of this hat. Like, are you kidding me? Laura Bailey for Critical Role. Wow, yeah, I know. That is definitely the thing now, and I'm always just like, oh yeah, Laura Bailey from Fruits Basket. Like 15 years ago. She's done a lot of other good dub roles too. I don't watch a lot of dubs, especially these days, but there's a handful that I, you know, have nostalgia for. 300-year slime, like 8-year boat. Yeah. That's my, oh yeah, and this is Aoyuki, who also plays Kumoko in the Spider anime. So she's voicing two exhausted isekai protagonists with really wordy openings or endings. It's great. She's great. I love her. Justin Toom is off now because she's doing video games and Crunchyroll. Yeah. I'm like dimly aware of that. I was gonna get into Critical Role and I tried, and I got through like 3 episodes over the course of like 2 weeks because they're just so long and I'm so inattentive, and then I got into VTubers instead, and now here we are. You can see which one stuck. I liked it. I just like, I don't have the attention span and I can't listen to it while I work, so not that I should listen to VTubers while I work either, but I do. Combatants will be dispatched. Sentoin? I don't know what the rest of the Japanese title is. I don't know. Oh shit! There's totally a Shaman King remake coming out right now, and I totally forgot. Where is it? Oh, that's why. Son of a bitch. Where is it? We see the red end. Now I know. It's in Netflix hell, clearly. But stop showing me those. So I guess I'll watch this next year. Woo! Yeah, Crit Roll is cool, but I also don't have the attention span. I know, I wanted to have the attention span for it, and I just did not. I liked what I watched of it, but there's so much of it, and I'm so intimidated. The thing about VTubers is that I can tune in and out, and I can switch around between streams without consequence. Well, it's hard to watch. I can do podcasts or videos, but podcast video is very hard for me. Yeah, seriously. I say that, but I don't really do podcasts either. I think we've talked about this. The only time I can think of that I would do it is when I'm like on a walk. Because I don't drive and I don't have a commute, you know? I mean, you also, I think I'm not the only one in that situation, but somehow podcasts just like become extremely distracting for me. Not that I like have never listened to one, but I usually don't. Yeah, poor Netflix anime, RIP. Osamake looked cute, but I didn't watch it. My main interest was because the VTuber Shigure did the character designs for the novels, and I know she had like a little cameo in the anime. Osamake. What is it? Osanamiji ga zettai makenai rabu tome? Toka? Oh my god, this summary is very literally translated. Anyway, that looked cute, and it's not in like, it's in the zone of things I would theoretically watch, but I am usually more picky with my shows because I just don't have time. This is that Tensuda spin-off, and I didn't watch it. I watched Tensuda. I'm watching the main series in the 2nd season and stuff. But I got a little confused. I didn't realize the 2nd season like took a break, and like this kind of aired instead. And my puny brain could not follow that turn of events, so I just didn't watch it. But it looks like a cute, you know, slice of life spin-off, so I should really watch that. It has a lot of fun characters. Shadows Hasu. There's always at least one show that I'm like, I've never heard of this in my life. It's like a horror mystery thing, so that explains why I probably wouldn't watch it. Animation. Zombieland Saga! Now this, I watched. I actually just finished it this past Monday because a couple of my semi-IRL friends, who I only see occasionally, but we do semi-weekly, like, anime nights on Discord, and we rewatched the first season together, so we were watching the second season as it came out, and then we kept getting delayed and couldn't watch the last few episodes until this week. It was incredible. If you haven't seen Zombieland Saga, it's like one of my absolute favorite series of the past few years. Even if you're not into idol anime, which I am, I will watch, like, I don't watch all of them at this point because there's a lot of idol shows that I just, like, can't keep up with, but I definitely love a good idol show. And this has, like, all of the strengths of a good idol show, and also all of the strengths of a bunch of other genres, and all of the strengths of Mamoru Miyano. So, like, yes. That's my, non-review, my recommendation. This is one of, Honey's hot picks. A hot honey pick. Get it? Because hot honey. That's a thing. What service is it on? It is on Crunchyroll. Both seasons should still be on Crunchyroll. So if you have the premium, you should be good to go. It's super weird. I actually don't usually like zombies either. Like, generally that genre is not for me, but, Zombieland Saga said trans rights, it's true! They said it loud and clear and I love it. It's just, it's like hilarious, and it's, emotional, and, full of extreme bangers only. Like, great animation. I don't know. I'm all about Zombieland Saga. End of the second season was a little weird. I'm not obviously gonna say anything, but I assumed going in that this would be the last thing that we get, and now I'm not so sure. I'm wondering if there will either be another season or maybe like a movie? A movie would be sweet. I know, oh my god, that episode, forget it. I cried so hard. It got so far. Not only, just that whole episode was very moving. Not the first or last time that I cried over Zombieland Saga. I really love Sakura too. Yeah, the episode with her dad, the song at the end of that one, I was absolutely, we were all just like sobbing on the Discord call. I watched High School of the Dead strictly for the plot physics scenes, and good lord was it worth it and ridiculous. I don't know if I can watch High School of the Dead. I couldn't even watch, what was it called? School Live? My friend was coming over at the time, my friend Momo, who might, we'll see her soon, hopefully. My friend Momo was coming over to watch it. I was not watching it with her, because I hate zombies, generally. I guess this one's different because the protagonists are already zombies, so you don't spend the whole time being like, oh no, what if they get zombied? But School Live I couldn't do. I watched one episode and a sad thing happened and I was like, wrecked. Also, I and Junko are married. These two. Just putting that out there. There's some, like, gay-ass official art. I really love those two. And I love Saki. I really just love literally all of these girls. And even, Kotaro, who I feel like would just be super annoying if he was voiced by anyone else, but because, Mamo's voice acting is so over the top, he just, like, sells it, and it's just hilarious. The comic timing in this show is, like, unlike anything I feel like I've ever seen. That was interesting, but the twists I kind of saw from a mile away. I probably watched too much horror. Yeah, I feel like even I kind of had a feeling of where certain things were going, and I don't watch any horror. Like, I am a little baby melon. And I can't do horror. But I still love Zombieland. Eden Zero is the Mashima series. I haven't read it, and I haven't watched it. Isn't that just happy? I've seen bits and pieces of Fairy Tail. And I know it's Mashima's thing that the cast of every series is a little bit the same looking, but that sure is the same thing. I would give it a chance, though. I only have so much time. Mamo is so good in it. Mamo is like performance of a lifetime, which is saying something. If you don't know Mamoru Miyano, he's the seiyuu of like the voice actor of like Tamaki from Orange Host Club and like Light from Death Note, Death the Kid from Soul Eater, a bunch of really iconic roles. And in this, he's just like a screaming grown-ass man. And it feels like they just let him loose in the studio and we're just like, do whatever you want. There's even videos of him in character, like in cosplay, making announcements about the show and stuff, and they're really good. I recommend it. I don't have a good memory for names, including like saying names, or for like voices, but Mamo I will always like recognize and always put respect on that name. Here's an isekai I didn't watch. I watched some, but there's only so much time in the day. I'm gonna keep scrolling now. This is on Funimation. I feel like I heard nothing about it. And the title's too long. The end. Full Dive. Full Dive is not a bad title. Shoot, we're gonna go over. It's okay. Moriarty the Patriot Part 2. That happened? Yukoku no Moriarty. I'm just guessing at the pronunciation. Didn't watch it. Sounds a little boring, if I'm honest. I'm sure it's cool. Inuma-kun, I did not realize was in the middle of a second season right now. That's why it's been on the top of the popular list on Crunchyroll. Some friends told me that this was really cute. It sounds cute, or well, I was told it was cute. And I like the art style does look cute and a little bit like retro in a way that tends to appeal to me. I'd like to try it, I just haven't had a chance. Speaking of, I'd like to try it, but I haven't had a chance. I heard Odd Taxi was like the shit, like the one to watch, and I did not watch it yet. I really, really want to watch it. But it feels like the kind of thing I want to watch with people. I have to convince either my crew or my partner to watch it. Which shouldn't be hard, because, you know, furries. I definitely want to check this out. I guess I'll get back to you once I watch it. I like the first season. It's actually pretty fun and cute. Inuma? I'll definitely have to check it out. Ugh. So much anime, so little time. I say as I watch 600 episodes of One Piece. Are you watching Odd Taxi right now? It's good. The premise sounds extremely cool, and it looks really, like unique. Also mentions of an idol group, so I'm here for that. I mean, I like Beastars, and I love like Agretzko. These furry adjacent anime, so I'm sure I will like this one too. I like the idea that it's like interconnected stories. I love that shit. Pour me pour that in my coffee cup, like that one Sesame. Anthologies of interconnected stories. Not a big one. Then I'd have to make something. Mars Red, I have not heard of. I'm definitely gonna watch Odd Taxi. I should probably like use this website. This seems really helpful. And I don't really use my anime list anymore, so it's kind of like, what if Satoshi Kon made a mystery with cute animals? That sounds extremely compelling. I'm here for that. I don't know anything about this one. Vampires don't usually interest me either. I wanted to watch that one, like, sort of gay-looking vampire show, though. I don't know if that's from here. I didn't watch Megalobox. Come into your tell of all the shows that I didn't watch. Heard the first season is good. Kind of forgot that, they were making a second season. That looks like it says Megalovania. That's my take on Megalobox. I wanted to watch this too. Bishonen Tanteidan. Tanteidan? Hope I didn't fuck that up. Pretty Boy Detective Club. This is a Nishi Oisen, oh god. Series, right? The art style looks great. Is this Shaft? This is Shaft. I definitely want to watch this. I don't honestly normally go for, I don't know if you would describe this as like an otome thing, but if she gets, I heard the main girl like dresses up as a boy? How am I not already watching it? Honestly. That's on my to watch list. Which I just remembered now. I was waiting for Megalobox Season 2 to finish. I definitely want to watch it. Yeah. I was kind of interested in the first one. I was kind of like, sort of nudging my partner to watch it, because I was like, this seems like something you might be interested in, and then you can tell me if it's any good, but, he didn't bite. Yo, I heard, Mashiro no Oto? Is that the full? There must be a kono or something for those. Sono? Is it Sono? We're guessing. We're trying to reverse engineer the Japanese titles. I like the art style of Pretty Boy Detective Club, but I know zero things about it. All I know is it's the author of, like, the Monogatari series, which I don't necessarily, like, haven't watched or read all of, but I have a friend who's very into him. And Shaft is a fun time usually. Shaft is an experience that I like to have from time to time. And I heard there's not so in it, so it's on the list. And I also really like the art style. Some of these boys are actually pretty cute. Usually, like, my attention just rolls off of, like, pretty boy designs. Even though theoretically I'm, like, here for it. In practice, like, I can't even look directly at this, and I'm already losing interest. I'm sorry. Sorry, Boys Gymnastics Club. Sorry, Backflip. Bakuten? Bakuten? Today I learned. Anyway, I know, like, Anifem was... I know Anifem was really into, Snow White Notes. A handful of people who I, you know, generally trust the taste of liked it. Also, it just sounds like... It sounds sort of like a Chihaya Furu adjacent, like a relatively, obscure Japanese instrument or card game or whatever the case may be. and a club coming together. Thoughts and feelings imbued in the sound of his shamisen. Yeah. The sound superstation, and I feel like I really want to watch it. I just haven't had time. Saint's magical power is omnipotent. That's a title. Seijo no nantoka. This is another overworked OL in a magical world. I guess I only had time for one? Or is this like a... I see a boy. Is this like a inotome thing? Like reverse harem feels like a problematic term, but is that what it is? Because those tend to not interest me unless it's like really something special. And like isekai in general, it has to really have something going for it for me to watch it. I guess that's true of just about anything at this point. I don't have time to watch things that are not like that I'm not compelled to watch. I don't know. You know what I mean. Maybe. Burning Kabaddi. Shakunetsu Kabaddi. Shiran. The name of this game is Kabaddi. Hang on, what? It's a fictional sport? I don't know. I'm all for a sports anime, but again, it's gotta be good. SSSS Dynazeno. It's the sequel to Gridman, which I also didn't watch. Surprise. But I heard good things about, I feel like. Oh right, it's Trigger. I wish I could say that means it'll definitely interest me, but it's hard to say sometimes, to be honest. And I'm not generally a mecha person. It's a confession that's probably not that shocking, but like I'll watch a, you know, a robot, a cheeky robot on occasion. Still need to watch Gridman. Yeah, I feel like I heard good things. I kind of forget what the deal was with it. And now there's a sequel that I also haven't watched. I like the character designs, like it's Stringers, so I like the art. But I didn't watch that. I watched Super Cub. Super Kabu. That one's easy. This was a super sweet, like, slice of life, about girls on motorcycles. But not even, like, zooming around on motorcycles. They're more like, scooters, really. It's a real kind of the Honda Super Cub. It's super, like, slow and laid back, and probably not for everyone if that doesn't appeal to you, but, you know, it's really sweet and, like, understated, and I know some people maybe didn't. It definitely, like, took a slightly unexpected, or it took a tonal shift a little bit, toward the end that I feel like I saw some people being like, that was dumb, but I liked it. That's my hot super cub take. Mopeds, yeah. I barely know the difference, although it definitely kind of made me want one. But I think the experience of driving one in the States or a forest that connects to the States would be very different from driving one in Japan. I didn't watch the World Ends With You anime. The Twooey anime. Twooey just always sounds like uwu. I love World Ends With You. I cosplayed it years ago. And yet now that we're finally getting like an adaptation and a sequel and everything, I just like haven't touched it yet. I think it's another one of those cases where I'm like, what if this either is too special or like doesn't live up to my hopes and like remembrance of the original. So I just haven't touched it yet. It's on the list. At this point, I figured maybe I just wait till it ends and then watch it, and now it's over, so I guess I should watch it. This Farewell, My Dear Kramer. What is it? Sayonara Kurema. Sayonara Watashi no Kurema, is it? You heard Toei was disappointing? That actually kinda, I can see that. I feel like I heard nothing about it, which I think in itself is probably pretty telling. Sex says I like the game. Yeah, I love the game. So I'm not shocked that it might not land quite as well in a 12-episode anime format. Oh yeah, it's got a little sad face here. I never know whether to trust the opinion of the general... Well, I guess this is specifically like anime fans who use AnyChart. So I'm sure it's something to go on, but yeah. I also have to be careful not to... I feel like a lot of things I'm either like, I heard this was good, or I heard this was bad, and then it affects whether I watch it, but there's also some stuff that I like that, like, nobody watched or liked. Like, Soul Eater Not comes to mind. So yeah. Speaking of I heard that the Kramer anime, which is hilarious to me because it just sounds like a Seinfeld show. I heard the animation was like a hot mess. Like it had some budget issues or something. I know this is by the creator of Your Lie in April, Shigatsu Kimi no Uso. Like, in theory, it sounds like it would appeal to me. It's about girls' soccer, right? That definitely is something I would like in theory. But the few clips I saw of it were, less than stellar. So it seems like it might have had some production problems, which might be distracting. I don't know. Let's go a little faster. It's already almost 5. Oh god. Are we just gonna not get to Summit? Or we can just go through really fast, because it's not like I'll know anything about it yet. Dragon Ghost House Hunting looks really fun. I didn't watch it yet. It's on Funimation. But it looks like I would enjoy it, so I've been meaning to. This looks not good. Blue Reflection Ray. Magical Girls. Haven't heard of this. It's on Funimation. This is pretty much the first I'm hearing of it, so I don't know what to make of that. Looks like something I would watch. But again, like for Magical Girls, there's so many that I feel like I still need to watch the first season of Magia Record. I really want to watch that. Finish watching that. I'm in the middle of it. Fairy Ranmaru, I heard various things about that. Really weird things. It's a magical boy show. The designs are pretty funky. I was mildly interested. Like, I heard it was a really wild ride, but I just haven't seen it yet. So I can't say for sure. I don't know it. It's just Cardfight Vanguard. The heck is this? We're getting into the, I think maybe the kids stuff that I have not seen. Well, not Thunderbolt Fantasy. That's not a kids thing, but I haven't watched it yet, even though I hear it's very good. Don, aren't you a Thunderbolt Fantasy fan? seen a little of it, I'm assuming, growing around Mario, and it's a lot. That's pretty much the impression I got. Yuko Dreamy Mix. It's definitely cute. Reminds me I have to feed my Tamagotchi. This is definitely a kid's show that I can't even, like, watch here. So, I guess that's it for spring, pretty much. The fairies are interesting. I'm gonna take a quick break to get more water, and then maybe we'll just take a quick peek at summer. I'll be right back. Oop, forgot to unmute. Hello. Looks like the music ended. I'll bring that back up. This says no copyright, so I guess it works. Oh, that's why it was so low. Okay, we've got some slightly loud lo-fi, and I'm stuck. Okay, I'm unstuck. Whoa! Mouse is a little funky lately. I think I've got a boob mouse pad on the way. No sound. Thanks for looking at me, Hoo, and Dawn. I will watch Thunderbolt Fantasy Sunday. Also, I noticed, I'm on the summer page now. But where was Slime Spider So What? Where is Kumadeska? It's not here? And it's not here. So I guess I'll just make a brief aside because it just ended. The spider anime. If you weren't aware, I'm the translator for the official English release of the light novel and the manga for Slime Spider So What? Kumo desu ka nanika? So I was obviously biased and going to watch it no matter what, but I really love it. I will say that, you know, the anime adaptation is not perfect, and I think the light novel, oh, maybe it's under airing? Although it's like, oh, or was there a continuing thing at the, oh, it keeps going down here, good catch. Oh, here's Yakunano Magukapumo. I did watch this too, it was really sweet. Yeah, it must be under here somewhere then? Yes, it's a leftover. Thank you, Dawn. I liked this a lot. It was really cute. Also, the episodes are only like 10 minutes long. There's like 11 minutes of animation and then like 13 minutes of live action. And I didn't watch the live action, because I ain't made a time. But it's like set in Gifu, and they had the voice actresses like going around real spots in Gifu, so it's fun for that reason. And it's just a sweet, like, I'm a sucker for this kind of, you know, cute girls, not just doing cute things, but especially when there's like a specific hobby or like art involved. But it also was like surprisingly emotional. Like there's a lot of feelings about her mom, who like passed away when she was little and was like a famous, or at least, you know, famous for within the world of pottery. So she like finds out more about her mom as she like learns about pottery and stuff. It's very cute. There were like art feelings, and I liked it. And drink more water. Got no hydrate redeems on YouTube. Gotta hydrate myself. It started on the spider anime and then didn't keep up with it. I should watch West. I enjoyed it. I said West. I should stop drawing attention to it when I fumble a word. There she is. Look at my children. Look at my daughter. You can't really see her, but my wife. I just can't be I can't be neutral about this. Definitely I think the story, you know, flows better in the light novels. The manga's a very different experience because it doesn't have the, oh no, there's talking in this lo-fi. I don't want talking in my lo-fi. Oh no, it's an ad. If there's an ad, does that mean I'm gonna get copyright strike? No, whatever. Beep boop. And there were a little bit of budget issues toward the tail end of the spider anime, so last episode got delayed, and the one before it is like a little bit wonky, but like Aoyuki's performance alone is worth it. She's incredible as Kumiko. Which is good because there's, oh, my mouth is having a funny time. Whoa, whoa. Hello? Stop doing that. Stop that. Excuse me. Excuse me a moment. I need to have a word with my camera here. Beep beep. I'm not saying words. I closed it! Wah! Wow, 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 wow. Sorry. I said I would go fast, and then I had a time. But yeah, I really like the spider anime, and I recommend it, and I also recommend reading the books if you like it and or are a little bit like, what just happened though? Or the manga if you want like a slightly lighter version of the story without the humans. But because I know there are a lot of people who are probably like, I don't care about the Shun side, like the human side. Right around where the anime ends is where like the novels sort of like stop going to that side for a while. So the good news is either if there's a second season or if you read the books, then you get a lot more spider for your buck. For me, since it's been so long since I saw the human side, really, since I like read these early parts, I'm like, aw, those guys. But obviously Kumoko's the best. And I wanted more Ariel and more redacted for spoilers, but I can't help but feel like not a proud mom because I didn't write it, but like a proud aunt. I don't know. I have a hard time being critical of adaptations of stuff that I worked on, which will be relevant in 1 second once I check. I haven't seen any of these movies. Not that there's a couple that I would like to watch and I just haven't. I did watch House Husband. It was not as bad as people made it out to be, in my opinion. That is mostly because of oh god, what's his name? The voice actor they cast for the main character. The animation was obviously lacking, but like, I don't know, it's short. By the time you can complain about it, it's already over. Minidoro is cute. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, this is just shorts and stuff. Now we're good. I bailed too early. Quick! Summer! I'm watching this. It's getting to that, the melon machine broke. I became too powerful to be tracked by the human eye. That's obviously what happened. By the way, is it weird that I'm in the left corner? I just remembered, I keep thinking about this when I'm not streaming, but like 90% of VTubers are in the bottom right corner, and this is just, you know, I commissioned a stream setup, and this is the side that I was on, or this is the side where the space is on, but I'm like, should I change it? Can I change it? Is it that weird? God, what's his name? I told you I'm bad with voice actor names. Lately I've been able to remember his name because he was also, Mira's office in the later episodes of, does this have, like, cast information? He was Mira in Spider as well. There's a G somewhere in his name. There we go, Kenjiro Suda. See? Nailed it. There's a G. G like J-I. Not G like G. Kenjiro Suda. He's amazing. He's got that, like, deep, growly voice that I'm not even gonna try to imitate. But I love it. I don't think I know her, but she was good as Miku too. I love Miku. I never thought about it. I placed myself on the left too because of where I look when I'm looking at chat. Oh yeah! Come to think of it, that's right. Or on the left. Maybe it's not that weird. Maybe it's only weird if I point it out. I saw like a poll on Twitter, like VTuber Twitter, that was like, where do you prefer people to be? And most people said right. But I'm also like, is someone really gonna decide whether or not to watch me based on what side of the screen I'm on? Maybe, but I hope not. And yeah, that's true for me too, because when I look over, I'm looking over at the chat right now, and it has me like actually look toward the screen. Plus, my, crown is like sort of on my right, your left. So if I'm on the left, then it is less intrusive, I feel like. Maybe? I don't know. I look fine there, but I don't have a preference. Alright, well, then I hereby declare it fine. Thank you. I do love Tensuda. Although it's hitting that like maybe inevitable problem since it's the second half of the second season now. So we're getting into, I assume, the later volumes of the light novels. And when a light novel goes on that long, especially like in isekai, there just gets to be like too many characters and too many moving parts for my teeny tiny brain to keep track of. So it's starting to feel a little bit lost, but I like that he has a boyfriend now. I feel like Villainess, which we'll get to, is like the ultimate bisexual harem. But I feel like Rimuru here also has his own little bisexual harem. And he's also literally gender fluid because he's a slime. So I love that. We love that for them. So if you're like down for isekai and haven't watched Slime yet, I recommend it. There they are, my problematic daughters. Speaking of, I work on the manga, so and it's KyoAni, like, I can't not love it. Even if there's some parts that are sometimes bad, depending on who you ask. Or in some cases, just, like, no good. Like, the Shota stuff. There's a little boy who's literally named Shota, and the stuff with him and Lukoa is just, like, not good. But none of that so far. 2 whole episodes into S. And we got, what someone on Twitter was calling the dickopolis out of the way. So, there's that. Ilu, her, design, as you can see, is a lot in various ways. But I like her as a character a lot. And I definitely cried. Oh my god, the opening is so good. And I'm just, I'm gonna get choked up if I even talk about it. Like, I'm just so emotional that KyoAni is, back and is making something, and the fact that it's this, I'm just so happy. I'm just gonna, I'm going to enjoy every second of it, and I'm probably not gonna talk about it on Twitter that much because there's gonna be people from various camps who are gonna be not happy. But I stan these gay dragons. I love them very much. And if you can handle a bit of occasional, like, grossness, then it's a very sweet and funny, like, I don't know. Maid dragon. Dragon maid. Yeah. I kind of want to watch this because it's got a girl with white hair. That's what's up. I heard the animation's pretty good so far. That's all I've got for this. I love Slime getting in on that second season. Hell yeah. There are parts where it felt a little clunky for me, but there's also some really good stuff. You can't go wrong. A case study of Vanitas. I'm not really familiar. It's vampires and period piece again. I feel like maybe my friend translates that manga. And it's Bones. But that's all I got. This kind of looks like the trash of the season that I might, but the kind of trash that I watch. Kanojo, is it Kanojo mo Kanojo? This looks like an accidentally, like, polyamorous anime, and I am kind of morbidly curious to see if it pulls that off or not. That would be really cool. I have some polyam friends who are, like, extremely dear to me, and I would love to see some actual, like, polyamorous, rep. Like, there is so many, you know, harem shows or, like, love triangle shows that could so easily be solved if just, like, all three of you dated. And apparently that's the plot of this show, although I see 2 more girls. So I don't know if he just keeps collecting girlfriends or what, but I like, I sort of slightly guiltily enjoy shows like Rent a Girlfriend and, like We Never Learn, Bokura wa Benkyou ga dekinai toka. So, this seems like something I will probably watch, even though it'll probably be, like, kind of a lot. There's a line in that. Keep moving. Villainous! Hamefura. Oh, thank God it tells me, because I don't remember the whole title. Otome geimu no hamatsu furagu shika nai aki hakureijou ni tensei shitte shimatta. You know that one. It's also, even in English, it's long. My next life is a villainess. All roads lead to doom. Which I guess if you must include every single piece of information from the Japanese title, that's a way to do it. People also call it Bakarina because the main character's name is Katarina and she's just an absolute dumbass. This is the bisexual harem show that I was talking about. They're all of these characters are in love with her, and she's just in love with food and has no idea. I love this show so much. Once again, and you may find that this is a low bar, but I did cry when I watched the premiere of the 2nd season. I'm a little worried. I feel like someone I know, like, read ahead and was like, oh, it does something or other, but I just want to believe. It treats, to me, I feel like it generally treats the, like, male and female, romantic interests with equal, importance. Villainous, I didn't even finish the 1st season, but I loved it. Need to finish that. Yeah, finish it, and then start the 2nd season, and then talk to me about it. That's another one of my faves, and also one of the first isekai I point out when people are like, all isekai are bad. I'm like, except for this one. That's fine. But, you know, that's sure a situation, if you will. I don't know anything about this one. Oh, it's like a starting over thing. Is this becoming a thing also? Is there a snappy name for this genre yet? Is this, Yuri? Is this gay? There's girls and fish. That's usually a good sign. It's on Crunchyroll? I know nothing about this. Aquatope. I'll have to check this out. Peach Boy Riverside. What a weird title. Melon, what did I do? Oh, tituation. Just what is that shading? How are they doing that? I can't say anything when I'm watching Dragon Maid, but Sunny Boy. This is on Funimation? It's Madhouse. This is one of those cases of I feel like I heard something about this. I don't know what it was. Jury seems to be out. Here's some more isekai that I'm not here for. These girls are cute. It's ecchi. So I'm guessing there's a boy that they're just not showing here and that I don't want to watch it. There's no... It doesn't look like anyone's got it either. Oh, where was Wonder Egg Priority? I don't know if we even want to talk about that or not, but I did watch it, except I didn't watch the ending yet. And that is another case of I heard, except I unanimously heard that they did not stick the landing, which is a bummer. It was a pretty interesting one. I'm running low on my arbitrarily allotted time, so I'm just gonna skip to things that I am interested in. I want to watch this. A depressed 30-year-old speaks to me for reasons. 31-year-old, I guess. But that's high on the list. This is I would maybe watch this, but I probably won't. Oh, Sunny Boy looks interesting. It's kind of like Drifting Classroom. Yeah, the concept sounds interesting. And the, oh, it definitely is kind of like that, isn't it? The art looks interesting also. Maybe I would try it. Although, if it's too much like the Drifting Classroom, it might be too, spooky for me. Yeah, I should really watch it before, it's just, like, Wonder Egg definitely had, production problems. Like, that in itself is not a, that's just a fact. So I suspect that it might have prevented them from, like, the ending they wanted to do, even though they had the extra time to do it. I don't know nothing about none of these. I heard that's a gross mess. I'm not a Higurashi guy. The Ida 10 deities only know peace. Normally, I feel like until recently, I was like, would generally give most Mappa shows a try. But they're cranking out so much stuff that I can't. That's not for me. Bug Life Superstar. Funimation, give it to me. Oh, they gave it to me! Oh, you guys, I gotta go! Gotta go watch this. Look at her. Look at her. There's a Chinese character in this season, and she's voiced by a, like, Chinese, Japanese seiyuu. I gotta go. I will always watch Live Life. Oh, Magia Records' second season is in 2 weeks? Maybe I can finish the first season. A friend of mine who rarely, watches or suggests anime, relatively speaking, was all about this, the Magia Record, like, Madoka spin-off. I know, people have mixed feelings about Madoka, but, well, you know, it's still gay enough that I'll probably still watch it. Is really what it comes down to. Kageki Shoujo! This is on Funimation! I need to watch this too! Guys, I got to go! My idols are calling. Scrolls past a bunch of male idols without comment. Pretty all friends selection. Go daddy. I think that's pretty much it. Did we land it? Did we finish? Leftovers. Yes, I'm still watching this. Can't believe that, well, it's Netflix now. Little curious about this. I feel like once a magical girl show hits a certain level of gay, then I have to watch it. But yeah, free movie. I don't know if I've seen the previous one yet. This, oh dude, Saida no yo na kotoba something. I'm glad they did soda pop and not cider. I would have screamed. I had not heard of this until I saw an ad for it on Netflix, and it looks fucking extremely good. I love the art style. I know I talk about Yuri 90% of the time, but I am still here for a good I'll go for a boy meets girl type story if it's good, or if it's, you know, the right kind of tropes. I don't know, you know. Music, slice of life, these are genres that I am interested in. I want to check out Kageki Shoujo. I read the prequel manga and it was fun. Oh shit, I meant to pick that up. Because it's out in an omnibus in English. I mean, I didn't read it yet, but it's Takarazuka. I am going to watch it. Even though I don't, that makes me sound like I'm a diehard Takarazuka fan. I don't actually know that much about it. I couldn't name you an actress, really. Again, I'm really bad with names, but you know, anytime something is centered around that concept, Review Starlight is so freaking good. Oh, I have to tell my friend about this because they are super all about what's it called, Oscar and Rose of Versailles. So I'll have to make sure Ray knows that. Yeah, words bubble up. I'm excited for. It's kind of nice sometimes, being even remotely adjacent to the industry. I feel like I have to be on top of what's coming out all the time. Rather, I feel like I can't say a sentence without Japanese, and I feel like I just kind of absorb the knowledge through osmosis, by which I mean mostly Twitter. So once in a while, when something sneaks up and I don't know about it, it's kind of nice. It's nice to go into something without any expectations. And I definitely try not to let, even though I know I said a lot of I heard this or that, it bothers me that I even think of that. I would rather just go in without expectations. But I guess that's almost inevitable of social media. This is coming really soon, I think. God, look at that art. Hell yeah. Look, it's me. Coming Thursday. There you go. Daisato. Yes. We will watch that. We'll watch that. Oh, Solomon, July 30th. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to you. Almost. Oh, that's so soon. Also, that's wicked close to my, VTuber birthday anyway. I mean my my melf birthday. My human, definitely the fake one, birthday is in September, but my melon elf, definitely the real birthday, is August 2nd. So I'm gonna have to do something TM. I'm still figuring that out, to be honest. I kind of want to do a really, by really long, I mean, I think the most I could do would be 6 hours, but I kind of want to do something like that, because I never do that kind of thing. But I'm also are my deadlines going to allow that? Do you want to watch me work for 6 hours? Wasurete. I forgot this was coming out. Right, this has a more interesting Japanese title, Ryuto Sobakasu no Hime. So it's the dragon and the freckled princess. Which, you know, Belle is a lot snappier. When is this coming out? When can I watch this? This is the new Mamoru Hosoda movie. Hosoda Mamoru. How to watch. TBD. Helpful. I'm keeping an eye out for this, though, obviously. Also, I'm sorry, Hoo-Hoo, I know so little about Fate, but I'm happy for you. I'm very, are you winning, son? Are you winning, Saber? I wanted to watch Kukushikodo, and then I didn't. Speaking of Shaft. I don't know what this is, but this looks kind of nice. And I'm behind on the Bang Dream movies. And for that matter, I think there was a season that I didn't see. And I love Kimosa. There it is. I love Bang Dream, but since I haven't been playing it, I'm just like super behind. There's Wonder Egg Priority. My priority. That's really pretty. I'm sad that it didn't quite, well, I gotta watch it for myself first. I mean, it already took some turns that I wasn't sure if I liked, slash, you know, were just spooky for my little baby brain, but, it was still, and it was, this is a whole other conversation that I don't have time for. I'm already over. Honestly, though, I've heard good things. I think G-Kids announced it. Yeah, I think you're right. I thought there was a release date. I'll have to look into that. Fate is, yeah. Yeah. Maybe someday. Maybe we can, do a collab and you can teach me about Fate. Teach me about Fate. Sounds like a... I don't even know. Anyway, I'll have to watch the last one, the last web. The last web ep. Special ep of web. To see what I think, but... it was certainly something. Also, Tonikawa was really cute. Tonikaku kawaii. It's just a cute, like, they get married in the first, episode, basically. I'm into that kind of thing. Just in that, you know, I really like stories about, you know, developing established relationships instead of spending, like, 2 seasons just trying to get to the point of a relationship. Not that I won't watch that too, but you know what I mean. Wouldn't necessarily recommend Fate to you. There's a lot I don't like, but I'm kind of a big fan, I guess. Wakaru. I definitely have stuff like that. I did like Fate Zero. I have actually experienced so little of Fate, I've just absorbed most of it through osmosis. Right? I think that's it. Or at least, you know, that's about the time that I allotted. It's warm in here, and I'm probably gonna figure out what to do for dinner. But thank you for coming. This was really fun. I hope you guys had fun too. Thanks for coming. I hope you didn't feel like you had to, you know, chat with me or anything, but I had a lot of fun chatting with y'all. And maybe this can be a regular thing, like maybe in between seasons, or I guess they could do like one season wrap up and one season startup season or some season stream or something. Fate Zero is good, that's one I would watch if you watch one. Gotcha. That's what I hear. But yeah, I might also have like guests on in the future. You know, including maybe friends who are here. If you feel like coming on and chatting about anime sometime, we could do that. Enjoy your love lives. Yes, I will. Oh my god. I'm excited. It was a fun stream, I'm glad. I feel like, well, I always manage to ramble about something when I do chat streams, but definitely having a direction and also something to look at made it easier to, you know, stay focused. Relatively. As much as I ever do. So yeah. Let's do it again. I won't be around this weekend. Or at least I won't be streaming this weekend. I'm gonna be playing Pokemon Go. But I'll be back probably on Tuesday for art, if not sooner. yeah. So if I don't talk to y'all, have a lovely weekend. And thank you again. And yeah, I'll see you all on Twitter and whatnot. Oh, it's a melon. Oh, I forgot about the fruits basket thing. Alright, we'll do it when I do karaoke next, okay? Secret bonus content.